Everyone, please give it up for Jason Barker, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? That's right, y'all. I'm a Texas boy. I'm just going to take a few moments to clear up a few common questions I get about being from Texas. Have I ever been to a rodeo? Yes. Did I vote for Bush? No. Is everything bigger in Texas? Well, it depends on your perspective. I think the best question I've ever gotten came from my boyfriend's mother. Yes, that's right. I play for the other team. How do you like me now, drunk guy? Yes, or as my mother likes to refer to him as my special friend. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for making it sound like he rides the short bus to school. So yeah, my boyfriend's mom, when she found out I was from Texas, she asked, "Is he racist?" To which my boyfriend replied, always on my side. But yes, so I am a gay Texan. It shouldn't be that shocking. We've all heard the saying, queers and steers. And, I like to think of myself as being a proud gay man. I usually will admit to any of the tendencies and stereotypes that I adhere to. I've been known to enjoy musical theater. When I was younger, I experimented with Zima. I was young. I later moved on to Smirnoff Ice. Try ordering that in a straight bar in Texas. But sometimes there's these tendencies that I feel like I'm still trapped in the closet, like R. Kelly. I can't bring myself to admit them in mixed company. And sometimes they come out at the most inopportune times. I'll give you an example. One time I was on set for this TV show, and I had a couple of scenes with the main guy on the show, who was this big, burly, man's man, like Bruce Willis style. Like, we'll just say it was John McClane from Die Hard, all yippee-ki-yay and whatnot. And so McClane and I are in the holding area in between takes. McClane's in his corner reading a book, something macho like The History of Boxing. And I am in my corner reading my book. And out of nowhere, McClane comes over to me and says, "What you reading?" I'm reading the third book in the Twilight Saga? Eclipse, I believe it is? I don't know. And you know how when you're caught doing something really embarrassing, you immediately start backpedaling like, I have a lot of people recommend it to me, and it's got werewolves and vampires and they fight, so I thought, hey, that sounds cool, right, bro? To which he replied, I would have rather him caught me teabagging Clay Aiken. I'm sorry for that visual. And I already feel like I lost some of you straight guys in the audience. I mean, you're probably thinking, whoa. It's one thing if you want to have relations with other guys. But if you're into that Twilight shit, you don't need to be flaunting that kind of lifestyle in my face. I know, I mean, all the straight guys kind of from the Bronx, I don't know. As you deduce, I am also an actor. And I recently had an audition for what some might say was the part of a lifetime. It was for a little off-Broadway production, perhaps you've heard of it, Puppetry of the Penis. If you haven't heard of it, Google it. You will never look at balloon animals quite the same way. Now, at first, it's basically these guys who get up on stage and perform origami of the penis, or dick tricks if you like. Now, at first I had reservations about going to this audition because I didn't think I could stretch myself as an artist. But I had a friend who had done it, and he told me, hey, anybody can do it. All you gotta do is practice and make sure you warm up. Warm up? That's the kind of warm-ups I'm thinking of. I've been practicing all my life. So I go to the audition, and they have all of us puppeteer hopefuls on stage in a circle, and the guys who are in the show are like showing us the tricks, and we're showing them back. And I gotta tell you, the last time I was in a circle of guys like that, let's not go there. It was backstage with some of the other comics. But so then they have us come up on stage one by one and demonstrate the tricks. Some of them I will demonstrate for you now. Just kidding. I did see a whole lot of emotions come across people's faces. Shock, surprise, hope. I make a mean Eiffel Tower. I can teach you, but I have to charge. Anyway, it's been weeks, and I have not heard back from the callback. You know, and as an actor, we get used to rejection, but he's not so used. I mean, he's been a mess. He's been, you know, waiting by the phone for weeks, quite literally. And I don't know. It's a sad state of affairs. Thank you guys. You've been great.
Keep going. Keep going. And his penis, ladies and gentlemen.